Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about how do travel agencies attract customers and increase sales. So if you want to understand how travel agencies market, attract more customers, how they increase their overall agency sales, and why good performance management for their teams can transform agency profits, if that's going to help you, then keep on watching. By the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you haven't already. We send out content every week to help people just like you continue to grow their travel businesses. So without further ado, let's get started. Guys, real quick, if you're new here, I would love to meet you. If you would type the word new in the comments below, I would love to say hello. And if you're new, you probably don't know me. I am Cyndi Williams. I started in the travel industry over 25 years ago. I have my own award-winning and nationally recognized travel agency, and I'm also the CEO of Careers on Vacation, which helps people just like you launch, grow, and supersize their travel agencies. So now we're friends. Let's go ahead and get started in this week's content. We're discussing how travel agencies grow. How do they increase their sales and make more revenue, right? And attract those customers that are so key if you are a travel agency. And by the way, there's several of agency models that are kind of floating around in the industry. Today, we're really giving you a sneak peek on how the typical travel agency attracts leads and increases these sales. If you're a travel agency owner, this is absolutely for you. There's going to be amazing content in here. If you are an agent, it's still great tips and insight that can also help you on an individual level, so keep on watching. If you've been thinking about getting into the travel industry or you're an aspiring travel professional, I want to encourage you to go check out our masterclass. Go to careersonvacation.com/masterclass. I'll link it below for you, and you can also find it on our website, careersonvacation.com, where you can learn, is getting into the travel agency, in the travel industry for you, all about the industry, the different ways to get started. And I created that just out of love because we were getting hundreds of questions about, Cyndi, should I do it? Should I? And so it will really help you understand wherever you are today, if it's right for you and kind of how to move forward. But for those of you who are travel agency owners and agents that are just getting started, I'm gonna break this video for you into two parts. The first thing we're gonna talk about is exactly how do travel agencies attract clients? And then secondly, how do they increase their overall sales for the agency? So real quick, answer a question for me, you guys, if you wouldn't mind. If you are a travel agency owner or with a team, what's your biggest challenge to improving either your own sales or sales for your team? I would love to know that. That really helps us create more valuable content for you in the future. Let me know what that biggest pain point is. Like, if you could fix that one problem, what is it? Tell me below. All right, so let's talk about how travel agencies attract clients. There's really a couple different ways they can do that. The first is kind of obvious, but it's marketing. So it's things like optimizing social sites, making sure they have good SEO, making sure they're using effective converting lead captures. Maybe they have a video strategy in place, sales funnels, Facebook, Google, Instagram, YouTube. There's all these different ways that you can get your business out there in a big way. Things like giveaways, trade shows, and events are also other ways that would fall in that marketing bucket. So that first category, right? Of course, they're getting clients from marketing. If you're not doing real marketing, you're not treating your business like a real agency, right? So real marketing should be equaling real leads. That is how the agencies that are thriving are really building big, robust businesses. They are committing and doubling down on really good, effective marketing. And those are just a few of the many ways, right? The second way that travel agencies depend on bringing in more clients is they host a team of agents, and they rely on those agents to market themselves, which also bring more sales into their agency. So if you're brand new and you didn't go over to the masterclass and you're continuing to watch, most of you in the industry probably already know this. There is a model in our industry called hosting, where you'll work for an agency. You're kind of running your own business under their business, and you are responsible for getting your own leads. Maybe you're an experienced agent and you're hosting with someone right now, and it's not like the 80s guys where the phone would ring and there would just be leads on your desk that you have to call back. It doesn't work that way in today's environment. Independent contractors, or ICs as we call them in the industry, are responsible for going and getting their own clients and selling to those clients. So that also, from the agency's perspective, is bringing in more clients, more commissions, and obviously when you're hosting, you're paying the agency a percentage of all of those sales. So the agency does depend on you, if you're an agent, expanding your network. If you're an agency owner, that is a way that you are expanding your reach by having great agents that are performing out there, doing their best, building their mini businesses. That is supporting your agency growth. So, and guys, I also want to say, like, there's a spectrum of different agencies. This is something our free masterclass goes into, but you guys know this if you've been in the industry for a while, or if you're an agency owner, you know it for sure because you're on the other side of it. There are outfits that will just turn on logins, and they're really depending on those monthly fees that they're collecting from agents. And they don't give you a lot of support in terms of actual support or coaching or tools or marketing to help their agents grow. That's on one end of the spectrum. And also we have, of course, I don't even know if I want to mention the MLMs, because you guys know, not a big advocate of MLMs. Go check out my other videos about that. That's kind of on one end of the spectrum. And then in the middle is kind of, you know, you have some agencies where they have some tools, some support, and they turn on your logins, of course, and it's a little more support. And then you have the other kind of mom and pop agency. They still are in that hosting format most of the time, but they do a little more coaching. They do a little more support. So I want everyone to know there's kind of a spectrum with how that goes. And I'm going to talk about what things as an agency owner you should be doing from some of these models to get more success, more sales, more profits in your agency. So we're going to talk about that in just a second. But in all of these cases, the travel advisor, travel agents are responsible for marketing themselves, right? To a certain degree, all of them are. Very, very few agencies actually deliver leads or have like a plug and play marketing system. And even the ones that have plug and play, sometimes they're not as effective as you think they would be, because the social media sites know when you have third-party sites just flooding marketing into your pages, and it doesn't get the bump that you think it does in the algorithm. Anyway, going down a rabbit hole of marketing, because you guys know I love marketing, but whole thing being is, don't count on your agency to give you leads. That doesn't happen. If you're an agent watching this video, you're going to have to rustle up your own leads most of the time. If you're fortunate enough to be with an agency who's really putting a good marketing budget in place and they're sharing leads with their agents, that's amazing. That means they're putting money and dollars behind their marketing, but it is very rare to find in the industry in this day and age. More people should be doing it. So, a couple of things that you can do if you're an agency owner to increase sales. One, you should be getting your marketing so dialed in that you can deliver leads. This is one of the reasons why we have the same staff year after year. It's because we actually do give leads to our agents. They don't have to do that much work, right? They're able, like we have, because we're marketing, we're not only marketing for our agency, but we're testing all the new marketing, because we test all the latest and greatest marketing trends to see what's going to convert the best. So we know how to train our amazing client and agency owners who are in Careers on Vacation what not to do and what to do, so we can share that results, and they don't have to spend 6 figures a year trying to figure that out. So we're constantly, you know, spending money on marketing. So, but that's very, very rare. And you don't have to have a huge marketing budget. You don't have to spend what we do. Obviously, we have two things going on at our company. We're testing and we're also supporting our agency. But if you can get good at marketing and get to the place where you're delivering leads on a regular basis to your core agents, to your good agents, they're not going to go anywhere, because that's not really work they want to do themselves. If they can get some leads spoon-fed to them, that's amazing. And it's so rare. It's something that you can do different that a lot of agencies are not doing in today's climate. The other thing you should be thinking about is, how can you upsell and cross-sell? Even if you are leveraging ICs, let's say you have 10 ICs, so you have a team of 10 great travel agents. What are you doing with that database information? Do you even have, are you getting the client names all in one database? Are you upselling? Are you cross-selling? Are you doing any marketing that does, you can do a ton of marketing that actually doesn't cost anything, but can make more sales for your agents and get more revenue generated for your company. So think about how you're leveraging your database today. That's really important. The other thing you should be thinking about if you're an agency owner is, do you have sales funnels in place? Are you keeping your audience warm? Are you keeping your database warm? This is one of the #1 mistakes people made in 2020 is they said, oh my gosh, coronavirus is here. No one can travel anywhere. I'm just going to shut down and take a 3-month break. You never stop marketing. It doesn't matter what's going on. I'm not saying you had to sell travel, because we couldn't sell travel. But what you can do is keep your audiences warm, touch base with them, offer them, hey, how are you guys doing? You know, we're thinking about you. You never shut down your marketing engine. It is like, marketing is the lifeblood of your business. If you're not marketing, you're moving backwards, not forwards. There's never standing still in business. It just doesn't happen. So think about, what do you have in place to keep those audiences warm, especially now that travel's being booked again, we're in wave season, all of the great things are happening, we're all so excited. So what are you doing to support your company and your agents? Do you have funnels in place? They can't build sales funnels. That's like totally foreign language to them. And if that's a new verbiage for you and you're not sure how to do it, that's one of those next things that you should be investigating as an agency owner, supporting a team of growing agents. So that's another one that will help you convert at higher percentages and bring more sales overall. The other thing is to think about investing both time and energy in improving your performance management for your team. What do I mean by that? So many times, I see this again and again, because we work with agencies at different levels. We work with people who are like, Cyndi, I'm ready to start a team. Show me how to do it the right way from the beginning. And then we work with people who maybe have 10, 30, 50, 100 agents. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I need systems, I need processes, I need automation, I need help figuring out how to do things better, right? So we kind of see all sides of the spectrum, but there's one common theme. It doesn't matter if you're brand new or if you have 100 or 200 ICs or whatever working for you, that people a lot of times overlook or don't do a great job of, and that is supporting the teams that they put in place. They have an initial training that they do, they bring them on board, they turn their logins on, kind of like that other side of the spectrum type setup, right? Where they're like, turn your logons and good luck to you, figure it all out. If you do a little bit more in the support, ongoing coaching, goal setting, helping them reach their goals, you're gonna build a way more robust, top performing team. And that is so powerful. So this business is not a set it and forget it where you bring team members on and they just take off like a rocket. No, if you're the agency owner, and whether you have a trainer in place, you're doing it yourself, you need to think about, what's your long-term coaching plan? How are you gonna do sales training with your team? Are you a good salesperson? Are you feeling prepared to help them sell better? Are you setting them, your agents, up for success on the marketing front? What marketing are you expecting them to do, and are you giving them tools and support to do that? Setting goals and managing performance is so key. That's a really big thing that can move the needle on your performance. If you just look at your numbers for, I would look at it for 2019 and 2020, because 2020 was kind of a crazy year. But if you take 2019 and go, okay, what if I increase my bottom line 20% by putting some of these initiatives in place? How much more money is that coming into your agency? How much more marketing could you do? How much more could you profit? You know, what different things could you make in terms of your growth? So getting really serious about performance management and supporting the people that work under you and reaching their goals will not only continue to build a great culture in your company, but they're gonna be happy. If they're making money, you're making money. It's a win-win for everyone. So be great to work for. Be the one that's delivering tools and support. Be the be-all and end-all in terms of helping your people be successful, and that will help you build a better, more robust circle of love all the way around, okay? And the agencies who are doing it, here's the good news. Even if you need to make changes or you're not doing some of these things, if you get them in place, you're going to retain your most talented people. And that's really the name of the game. You want to retain your talented people. Have a reward and recognition system in place. What did you do for your top salespeople last year? Do you recognize them? Did you give them any awards? Was there anything happening there? Make sure you have some type of reward what you want culture, and make sure you're paying your top performers higher commission. I guarantee you, if you had a performer that did $500,000 last year in the crazy year that we had, and you know, which they probably would have done $1 million easy in a regular year, are you upping them? Are you giving them more commission? Are you giving them bonuses? Are you doing something to retain them? Because you can't keep them on these crazy 60-40 plans long term. You have to reward that success and get them, you know, industry standard, guys, is really 70-30, and this is not a session about commission splits, so I don't want to go too deep into that, but they can go anywhere and get 80-20. So just by making one decision, they can increase their commission by 20% or 10%. So and make sure your top performers are happy. That at the end of the day, that's really key. And create an amazing company culture. So think about like what you can do to create a beautiful culture and a place that your ICs want to stay as the CEO of your company or the agency owner. You have to set that vision. You have to make people feel a part of what you're creating, what you're building together. So just, you know, continue to really attack that company culture. That will really help your sales more than you realize. So to recap, how agencies attract clients and increase sales, they do real marketing. You guys have to be doing real marketing. If you can get your ICs leads, they won't leave you, right? So, you know, be a real agency, get real marketing in place, a real marketing machine that's delivering leads to your agency every single day. Leverage your TA's reach, but support them, right? Rely partly on their self-marketing efforts, but give them tools, give them a list of things they should be doing, help them learn to be little mini marketers under your agency. Manage the performance. Are you helping them set their goals, meet their goals, checking in with them, helping them along the way when they get stuck? Help them in that process, invest in them early on, and then they will get into a routine where they're just producing. So it's a lot of work up front, but just remember your payoff is going to come when they're a great resilient agent as you go. And then create an amazing culture. That is so key for retaining that talent and all of those things. So guys, if you're an agency owner and you need help growing your team, increasing performance, I definitely want to encourage you to check out our Careers on Vacation experience tract, where we help you generate qualified leads that you can share with your team, get that real marketing machine in place, get agency automation in to increase your sales, leverage your database. If you have a database of thousands of people, we could be doing so much with that right now to just generate leads and clients and sales in your travel agency. Or if you don't have a database, let us teach you how to grow one from scratch quickly with your ideal clients, and then we'll give you the top 10 things you need to be teaching your ICs right now to set them up for success. So if this is resonating with you and you know you need a little bit more help to kind of get your agency together, performing in an optimum way in 2021, you're hitting that reset button and really wanting to move forward with great big huge agency growth this year, I encourage you to go to careersonvacation.com/ready now, and we'd love to help you with that. If you haven't already heard, we're Asked affiliated. Yes, you get to work with me and my whole team of experts. It's a self-paced curriculum with hands-on support, and we have over 100+ case studies right here on YouTube where you can go see how we helped people just like you launch, grow, and supersize their agencies. So guys, if you enjoyed this content today and it's been helping you grow and generating some new ideas for you, please give us a big like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you can get all of our amazing videos that come out every single week. I love you guys. I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. I'll see you next week. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out my other content to help you grow and scale your very own travel business. And also, I invite you to travel around the world with me and find out what I'm doing in my portable, profitable, award-winning travel business. Check out the videos.